Hello, and welcome to the walkthrough video for the 2013 Sam's Smart TV Endcap Display Refresh. In this video, we will go over the basic steps to complete Phase 2 of this refresh, and will hopefully answer any questions that you have. This is what the display should look like when you arrive in the store. Now remember, this is Phase 2 of the Endcap Refresh, and the easiest way to tell if Phase 1 has been completed is if the home theater system has been moved to the display shelf. This is to allow for a larger 65-inch TV to be placed on the display during your visit. With more on that later, let's get started. We'll begin by turning off and unplugging all the devices. Then go ahead and remove the subwoofer, router, and bracket that holds them in place. Make sure to unplug the audio cables going from the home theater system to the subwoofer and router so as to avoid causing any damage to the cables themselves. Next, you can remove the TV, again making sure to unplug all cables before pulling it away from the display. Return this product to the store manager as you'll be placing a new TV on the display later. This can be followed by removing the shelf graphic on the front left of the display, which will be discarded. Then remove all three panel graphics, which will be replaced by new ones. To complete the dismantling of the display, remove the header by unscrewing it from the back, and then simply lift it off and discard it. Now it's time to reassemble your Smart TV Endcap with a new back wall and header, graphics, TV, video content, and a convergence tablet that will actually interact with the TV demo. To assemble the new display header, start by screwing down the new mounting plate that goes on the display, making sure that the ends line up with the corner of the display first. And to be careful, while one of you is installing the screws, make sure the other is firmly holding the plate in place. Then place your new header on top of the display and secure it with cap nuts that are included in the kit. Make sure that the nuts are tightened as much as possible, preferably using a socket wrench. After that, install the back plate on the header and it is good to go. Next, you will install the new back wall of the display, which is different because it actually sits on top of the old one using magnetic strips, making it easy to install. Start with the bottom piece by aligning up the edges with the display, making sure it goes all the way to the bottom, and then just press firmly on the edges and smooth out the surface. Repeat those steps with the top piece, but make sure you pull all the TV cables through the center hole and ensure that it fits behind the TV bracket. Press the edges down firmly again, and make sure the sides reach down all the way and touch the bottom half of the back wall. Install the new bottom shelf cover by removing the adhesive tape from the back and placing it on the shelf. Make sure you align the holes in the cover with the holes in the shelf, but if you miss, don't worry, because you can lift it up and try again. Finish the installation of this piece by removing the protective plastic from the top. Make sure you install the new surge protector inside the shelf with the media box, and then wire it through to the back of the display. Discard the old surge protector. Then install the new cable channel above the bottom shelf, making sure to line it up with the subwoofer bracket holes left of center. Reinstall the subwoofer bracket and then the router. Make sure to reconnect the home theater system cables and plug in the router and all product to the surge protector inside the shelf. Fit all cable from the router into the cable channel and ensure the display looks professional. Then place the subwoofer back on the brackets, securing it tightly, and reconnect it to the home theater system. The buttons on top of the shelf will not be used after this refresh, but need to be kept inside the display for possible future use. To remove them, twist the bottoms clockwise and pull them down into the shelf. Then reattach the blue button covers, place them inside the shelf next to the media box, and install the new cover on top of the shelf. New video content will be playing through the media box. To change it, simply remove the old SD card, which should be covered by a piece of tape, and replace it with the new SD card. Push the card in until you hear a click. To install the new tablet on the display, start by attaching the bracket that it will sit on. Fit the end of the bracket in the notch on the left side of the home theater bracket. Then match the pegs on the bottom with the holes in the shelf. Make sure you tighten the bracket down firmly to the display. Then feed the magic wire through the bracket and secure it to the bottom, using the wire channel provided in the kit. Attach the tablet to the bracket by first clicking in the magic wire, and then by securing the top half of the bracket over the tablet itself. Please ensure this is tight as well to prevent damage to the tablet. Now feed the magic wire slack through the hole in the shelf and connect it to the end of the Y harness. Take the other part of the harness and plug it into the surge protector inside the shelf. Then fit the rest of your slack inside the back of the shelf and feed the other end of the cable through the hole in the back of the display. Run it up the back of the display and feed it through the top hole where it will connect to the TV. Go ahead and install the TV on the display, but make sure not to install the security bar on the TV until the very end of your project. Then wire the TV power cable to the surge protector inside the shelf. Notice any power cables that were previously wired to the back of the display will have to be rewired to the surge protector inside the shelf. Plug the HDMI cable from the media box into the HDMI 1 input in the TV, but make sure you remove the right angle adapter first, as it is not needed for this phase of the refresh. Update the firmware on the TV using the instructions included in the kit, and then remove the USB stick and replace it with the Y harness cable that is connected to the tablet. Now it's time to test out your demo on the TV and tablet. Ensure the source is set to HDMI 1 on the TV and that the demo is showing. To interact with the tablet, simply tap the demo app that is showing on the screen, and then swipe through the videos. When you want to play a video, just press the play button and the tablet will show it on the TV. Notice some of the demos are even more interactive, allowing you to show pictures on the TV from the tablet. Play around with the demos and get acquainted with them. Then show the store manager all the things that this display will showcase. If you have issues connecting the tablet to the TV, power down the entire end cap by unplugging the surge protector and then plug it back in after about a minute. To finish off the refresh, install the new panel and shelf graphics on the display and ensure that it is totally compliant. This is what the new display should look like at the end of the visit. Please ensure your working area is neat and clean, and if you run into any issues, please do not hesitate to call field support at 877-699-6275. Thank you and have a great day.